That's not the right answer. But it should be the answer, and it should be. Have you put somebody off while driving down the road?
Morning, everybody. Who's batting lead off on the comments this morning? JC got there first. Morning, Philip, Pam, Glenn. Morning to everybody. Uh-oh. Okay. Morning, Christy. Holly's here somewhere. There she is. Happy hump day to you, everybody. Thunder Radio morning show in the house. Getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. We are glad to have you along with us. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle and his many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great, including the M-Sculpt Neo. Get that six-pack abs you've always wanted, maybe the biceps you've been looking for. Dr. Van Winkle can help. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. That's drvanwinkle.com, 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester, if you'd like to get on by and see him and his team over there. It is a lovely day ahead. We've got nice temperatures this morning, 46 degrees outside the Unity Medical Center studios here at Thunder Radio. Headed for a high of 81 today. Sunny skies, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wind out of the west. It's going to be a great day. Fall-like weather, even though it's a bit warmer than normal today. The cooler temperatures on the way this weekend, and you're going to want those fall clothes. And Wisteria Hill has those. At 205 South Woodland Street, Holly sporting a Wisteria Hill crew today. You can get some at 205 South Woodland Street near downtown Manchester. All right, we got a lot to do. It's Wednesday. That means Wednesday's Worst Criminals. Stupid Silly Stat. Name that tune. Let's get lyrical. And whatever else that we do. Birthdays, call those in anytime at 728-1320. We give away a slice of birthday pie at the end of the day at 4:30. But we do the birthday readings in the morning at about 8. Kinsey Van Diver won the birthday pie yesterday. And you could win today or if it's your birthday. So you call those in anytime. Plenty of ways to watch the show. You can hear the show. You can listen in. AM 1320. That's the OG, the original signal. FM 107.9, FM 106.7, worldwide, Manchester Go smartphone app, thunder1320.com. Click on Listen Now, where you can watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams on Facebook or YouTube. Just search for Thunder Radio and give us a follow there. On that note, I do believe it's time to bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio morning show. Across from me sits the brains of this here operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She's by far the looks inside of this studio. She's the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, the microphone licker, and one of the reasons the rockin' world goes round. I can't do it. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I've ruined it by adding that in there. Just can't do it right anymore. Too far. Don't lick the microphone. That's too far.
Jessica said that the Titans
Yeah, I saw.
traded DeAndre Hopkins.
I saw that earlier.
That was the boy one's
Yeah, I've
favorite.
already sent him that story.
Oh, you sent it to him?
Yeah, there you go. Take those off.
I'm like, hey, did you see?
Jessica said the blessing. Yeah, I sent him a story earlier this morning.
That was his favorite. He liked him when he played for the. Let me think.
This will take up this whole segment.
The Texans.
Yeah, good, Holly. He didn't do anything with the Titans really. We didn't have anybody throwing the ball or anybody to block. Or we have a terrible history of wide receiver free agent signings. It was Jennifer's fave too. Who's Jennifer? Somebody I don't know about?
Probably Jennifer Bell.
Probably. I know who Jennifer Bell's favorite play-by-play guy is. This guy. The Jennifer Counts Bell. Comings and goings, what's happening in and around the Manchester community. Lots of events going on as we approach the Halloween festivities. A lot of them are starting up this weekend. Coming up this Saturday, this is non-Halloween related. Hillsborough Food Company's having their grand opening. It's not like a specific time, like a ribbon cutting. They're just having a grand opening all day long from 6 to 6. They're going to have prizes to give away all day, specials throughout the store, so get on by and see them in Hillsborough. Also this Saturday, we're 3 days away from that, the Trunk or Treat Car Cruise-In will be at the Coffee County Administrative Plaza. It's at 1329 MacArthur Street. This is from 3 until 5 p.m. Tiffany's going to be out there playing the Halloween hits. We're just going to put Thriller on repeat, and that's what we'll do. There's not a lot of Halloween songs in my mind, but she'll be out there. She'll have some candy to give away, too. We'll have lots of fun out there. Thanks to Avery and the team over at Cars for putting that on. It's a free event and some cool cars to look at as well. Also on Saturday, Hands-On Science Center has their adult-only Halloween party. It's a 21 and over event with free childcare. Learn more through the Hands-On Science Center online. Common John Brewing Company has their kids trunk or treat and fall festival happening Saturday. I think was it 12 to 3?
It was 12 to 3, Josh.
It is 12 to 3. They got trunk or treating. They have like pumpkin painting going on down there too, and hay rides.
Oh yeah,
like a lot of things happening
lots.
At Common John Brewing Company from 12 until 3, and then Saturday night at 6, adult costume party at Common John Brewing Company. We are 8 days away from Halloween itself. That's coming up next week, next Thursday. And the Safe on the Square event will be from 3 until 5 in downtown Manchester. And we are 10 days away from rolling back the clocks. That's the night of November the 2nd into November the 3rd. We'll be falling back and getting an hour of sleep, and it'll also be very dark.
Josh, you don't actually get an extra hour.
I know. That gets me every time. Oh, no, they don't add an hour to the day. I know. Thank you.
That's just the verbiage everybody uses.
Thank you, old man.
Everybody says that.
Everybody. And also, we are about 10 days away from the Sportsmen and Businessmen's Charitable Organization's annual event, right?
You take my comings and goings.
No, I was leading you in so you could tell us all about it because I see it sitting there. So why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's the 41st annual.
How about you get your throat cleared up and ready to go before you start?
That one just snuck up on me mid-sentence. Let's see here. You can still get tickets. There's going to be live music, dinner, dancing, lots of fun. Saturday, November the 2nd at the Manchester Coffee County Conference Center. This is always a really fun event.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say the theme is like cowboy country western. I wouldn't say, but if I was going to help you pick out an outfit to wear, I'd do some boots and
I'm going to tell y'all what I'm going to wear.
Jeans and maybe a cowboy hat if you got one.
I'm going to throw on my vest and my flannel.
That I got you last year?
Yeah, I have one vest, I have one flannel, and I wear it to the Sportsman.
That's his sportsman
So
outfit.
every year, the Sportsman picture is going to look pretty similar. People figure out by now I'm not all that into the clothes. It's whatever.
No, they definitely have figured out.
I wear the same things.
The only thing he puts any money and effort into is getting those T-shirts hemmed.
That doesn't even happen.
Whatever. They can look at you and tell. You're not lying to anybody. Is that all? Oh, no, because I have more. The VFW is having an all-you-can-eat fundraiser breakfast this Saturday.
26th.
It's at 130 Shelton Road.
It's their last fundraiser breakfast of the
2024,
year.
yes.
They won't be having one in November and December. That's about it, I guess. We were talking a little bit during the song break. DeAndre Hopkins, the Titans trading him to the Chiefs, it looks like. Why couldn't they trade Will Levis? Levis for Mahomes, straight up. That sounds like something somebody would offer me in fantasy football.
Oh, yeah.
I don't play fantasy football anymore, but we used to play. And I would laugh sometimes at the trade offers you would get.
Yeah.
Like somebody would want your top quarterback and your top running back, and they go, but I got this guy over here.
Punter?
Yeah, right. I don't even start him, but he's good. You know. If I ever offer up a trade, it's like for need for both. I would give up a piece that I'm extra deep in, to get a piece that I'm shallow in.
You cut in front of me a little bit.
Are you still doing these comings and goings? You said you were done.
I didn't say that. You said that. First Baptist Church is having their trunk or treat this Sunday from 4 to 6.
Oh, you're just out of order. You did something for Saturday, something for the 9th, something for this Sunday, just all over the place.
I didn't do it out of order. I did the fundraiser breakfast on the 26th.
Or maybe you didn't do it out of order. You stayed in order.
Right. You started that. Any hootie. I get this text from my mom this morning. I meant to ask you, is Michael Jackson alive? I was like,
why don't you just Google it?
Well, there's more. I said, no. Why? Michael, he died years ago.
Right.
She said, I heard he's been hiding at Diddy's. I was like, is she joking? Is she joking?
Yeah, right.
And
or did she find one of those articles on Facebook that, just clearly?
Well, it's not Facebook. She said it's been all over TikTok.
I've not seen any of that.
TikTok. So I was like, what's
your mama doing on TikTok?
Mama loves TikTok.
Does she know?
Oh, yes. She loves it. So I get on TikTok to see what it is that I haven't seen. And yeah, this big conspiracy. And I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Right.
This is ridiculous.
Well,
and
I'm all about a good conspiracy.
I watched one video and I was like, yeah, it kind of looks like him. And then I look at another video and they talk about how Diddy had a secret tunnel that only Michael Jackson knew about. And so then I watch another video and another, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, is Michael Jackson still alive?
Messed with you. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I'm pretty sure I saw the body.
Well, one of the TikToks shows the ambulance that's supposed to be carrying his body to the, I don't know if it was the morgue or whatever, but they open the back and out jumps Michael Jackson. He steps out on his own accord.
Crazy how that happened.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, so no, he is not still alive. And then funny how that always happens with the
like Elvis
and the big time acts. I mean, everybody said Tupac and Biggie were still around. I don't think so.
I think it's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
You know who I'd like to have back, who I wish wouldn't have got on drugs and stuff, is Whitney Houston.
Oh yeah.
She was
bring back Whitney Houston and Chris Farley, and this world would be a better place.
No drugs.
No drugs. Although I don't know if Chris Farley would have been as funny. See, that's the problem.
Yeah, he would.
One thing came with the other. So, if you're new to the show, we have the cameras, the Carmine Family Dental cams, and people can comment over there, and we interact with those during the show. Dr. Carmine says Eminem has tossed his support behind Kamala.
Oh,
So now I'm switching my vote. Yeah, I hate it when they do this. Like
Josh loves Eminem.
I'm an Eminem fan. And I'll continue to be. I'm not one of these people. I'm not the cancel culturist that the left are. But it's a shame. What really is a shame is when people will go vote for someone because someone like Eminem says so.
Right.
Yeah. Taylor Swift said so, so I'm voting for Kamala. I don't think so. Speaking of voting, we went yesterday. Early voting continues.
I was happy at the turnout that it was still
very busy.
we still stood in line.
Yeah, it wasn't super long. We were there 10 minutes. But it was
they're efficient over
very
there.
efficient, well-oiled machine over there. Donald said Biggie and Pac are in Jamaica with Bob Marley.
I hit that vote button so hard. That touch screen. Oh. Yeah, it felt good.
I heard it rattling.
That was me.
In the booth next to me. Here's somebody hitting that screen.
How many times did you check to make sure you hit the right?
4 times.
Okay.
I pushed it, and then I did all the votes, and then I went back and looked again. And I'm like, okay, I got the right one. And then I printed
it
and then I looked at it, and then before I put it in the thing, let me look one more time.
I did the same thing.
4 times I checked to make sure.
I was so worried I was going to vote wrong.
I got the right
accident. Vote. And then
it still doesn't matter. They may change my vote later. I don't know.
You have your ballot, and it's got the stuff printed on the paper, and you walk over to this lady, and you put it in the machine.
Yeah, and it goes in there.
And I said, "Words up," and she said, "Yeah." So I put it. But she didn't want to. She wasn't trying to look at my ballot, so I put it in words up, and it sucked it in there. But then I was waiting for Josh to put his, and there was a woman in front of him, and she put hers words down.
Yes,
I saw her do, and it went, and I was all of a sudden I was like, oh, I started to have anxiety that my vote wasn't going to count. So I started to walk back over to her to go back in the door and be like,
I didn't get mine back out.
I'm sorry, I think I did it wrong. But then, Josh came through, and I was like, hey, did you go words up or words down? He goes, words down. I was like, oh, no.
The lady in front of me I heard her ask, does it matter how you put it in? And she said no. So
I just didn't want, I just wanted to make sure I did it right.
Yeah, no, it was a smooth process. We did our voting. We did our civic duty.
Voter turnout has been good so far.
Really good. Yeah. And so
kind of wish you had that voter turnout for local elections.
Right. And then I'm like, why don't we just realign the local elections to be with the national elections?
Then you got to do it.
I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason why that's not happened. But
you should run things.
I probably should. But I'm sure there's a reason why they don't do it that way. But I know there is one local election that there's a county commission seat on there because it was vacated, so it's on there, District 2. So I'm like, well, why can't we just have them all? And of course, there's only a presidential election every 4 years, and they're off years, but there's still federal elections every other year.
Yeah,
for House of Representatives or state elections anyway. All right, well, we got plenty of other things to do today. We have games in a little while, stupid silly stat, and whatever else we come upon. I don't like the way you're looking at me.
I just realized I don't know what we're doing in the second segment.
I'm probably supposed to talk about voting. We've already blown through that. Morning show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Emcella treatments can solve urinary incontinence. No procedures. This is non-invasive. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com.
Enjoy the morning show with Josh and Holly on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. Just find Thunder.
Oh, goodness, guys. What are we talking about during that second segment?
I don't know.
No. We'll figure it out.
Free play.
Local needs to be with the national. Yeah, I agree. Can you wear your hat? It says no. It says no. No political signage or apparel in the polls. I don't know. I never wear any just because I don't want to upset nobody. Just walk in there and vote for who I'm going to vote for. We gotta get the kids to go vote now. That's next. Gotta get them in there. I wonder how many absentee ballots they're going to find at 2 a.m. this year.
Well, if you listen to Bongino, he says you gotta get out there and early vote and just overwhelm them with numbers.
Yeah.
He says, some votes. How much was it in Atlanta? How many votes was it in?
60,000, I think, or 50.
They found?
No, I can't remember, Holly. There's a lot of different things going on.
I'm gonna Google that right fast.
Poll workers? That's what I'd call them.
20,000, about 21,000.
Golly. I'm a little tired this morning. Well, wow, we got to bed early. It's also what you call strippers. Poll workers.
You sent me something. I tell Josh, I say,
She just randomly starts in on me here.
I tell Josh, do not send me videos where people die. I don't want to see a crash and somebody. I don't want to see it. I don't want to. I'm not. He told me. Did you see where that helicopter flew into the radio tower? I'm like, I haven't seen that. Yeah, he said helicopter flew into a radio tower, killed 5 people.
4 people.
4 people. I was like, oh my gosh, that's awful. Later, sends me the video of the.
Listen, when I sent that, I sent it for the purpose of the video of the tower collapsing. I wasn't even thinking about the helicopter part. Because mainly what you see in that video to me is the tower.
I didn't watch it. I don't know what you see.
So I don't. That was mainly what that purpose was. I just thought that the tower crumbling was good. Well, it was a good video. I felt bad for the tower people. Imagine flying at night would be a little tricky.
How tall was the tower?
1,000 foot.
How tall is our tower?
196 feet. It's way up there.
Oh man, that's like 10 of ours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, how much was ours? 1,000.
It's 5 of ours.
5 of ours.
Ours is
almost
196.
2.
I think over 200 feet's got to be lit. So ours does not have to be lit.
Close.
Close. And it says, I'm creating a UT candle and Alabama candle. Which scent should I use for each? Steer says Alabama scent equals garbage.
Yeah.
Yes. Shannon wants to know if Steve is a helicopter pilot.
We didn't hear
So the
from
tower
him.
light, it looked like the tower light, some of the tower lights were on. I did not see the flashing light, but I did see where they had filed with the FCC that their light, one of their lights was out. And that's supposed to be filed with airmen to know that in that area until they can replace it.
The FCC messed up?
Well, no, we don't know. The pilot did not maybe read the reports. I don't know.
Oh.
Show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio morning show. Josh and Holly with you, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work. We're here every Monday through Friday, 6:30 until 8:30. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle each and every day. All right. we got Stupid Silly Stat coming up in a minute, and we got the Prater's menu coming up in a little bit as well. We can go ahead and do the Prater's menu here if you want. No?
Whatever you say.
Wait, did I send it to you?
Yeah.
We can go ahead and do that real fast since we're a little behind. It's the schedule's a little whacked up.
All right. Today's Wednesday, so they got the meatloaf, but they've also...
Hang on.
If you're going to be that late, just don't do it.
Can we get some meatloaf? The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf!
Pork loin, overdressing, pulled pork, fried salmon patties. That's new.
That's new.
Fried okra, homemade mashed potatoes, pinto beans, mac and cheese, baked apples. That's new. Coleslaw, pepper slaw, potato salad, pea salad, roll, or cornbread. Get your choice of a meat, 2 sides, a drink, and bread, all for just $9.99. I love it when they do the apples because it's like a little dessert.
Yeah. They've been mixing up that menu lately. They kept it the same for a while. Yesterday they had chicken dumplings, which was new. And then today they've got the fried salmon patties, which is new. So they're going to buy and see them. And I'll be there tonight. Then they won't have the lunch specials tonight, obviously, but I'll be there tonight for the Raider football review.
Y'all can come to the Raider review and sit back there and eat. And
it's going to be a good night to be on the back porch. Going to feel good out there. We'll be hanging out with the Red Raider football players and coaches and having a good time. Well, I'll get there about 6. Show starts at 7. So y'all come hang out with us on the back porch. Only got a few shows left. We'll be done with football season. Can you believe that? We got this week and next week. And then if they can get in the playoffs, we have playoff games. But if not, then we're done.
When the weather starts to get like this, where it's chilly in the evenings, I'm ready for basketball season. Go ahead and
the
put
ironic
me
thing
in the
about
gym.
that is it's football weather.
I know.
I
just don't want to sit
but
out
it's
there.
too cold. Can't go inside. What did you have for this segment?
I wanted to talk a little bit about the radio announcer that claimed Tennessee was pumping in crowd noise.
Oh, yeah, that Alabama guy, the Alabama play-by-play guy. They were not pumping in crowd noise. It was just loud.
I didn't hear it.
We weren't there, but...
No, I'm saying I didn't hear the guy say it.
I saw the replay of him saying it.
So, what is this guy's name? Something Stewart.
I don't know. I don't.
Chris Stewart.
Okay.
He is the Alabama radio play-by-play guy. Chris Stewart claimed Tennessee was bumping in crowd noise into the stadium. 2nd and 16 is not what you're looking for, especially with the crowd being what it is here. The crowd noise being what it is here. You got 100,000 plus, and they pipe in crowd noise as well. Crowd noise does have a major impact on the game, especially that game. Alabama, I think 15 penalties.
And there was 3 or 4 pre-snap penalties that are probably attributed to crowd noise. And some Tennessee players later said that they felt like Alabama could not get their pass protections set late in that game. And it kind of showed those last 3 drives. They could not accomplish anything offensively. And it's almost as if they could not get their pass protections set the way they needed them.
Stewart is in his first season as the official voice of Alabama football, replacing legendary Eli Gold. But Stewart did serve as Alabama football's radio play-by-play man in 2022 when Gold was unable to call games due to health issues. Somebody needs to tell Chris Stewart something or other about how they do it in Neyland.
It's loud there. I told Holly when we got late in that game, I was like, you could tell on the TV how loud it was there. I was like, it's going to be so loud. I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything. The whole next, and that's the time where we don't go to a lot of games anymore because I don't want to fiddle with it. But those moments where, if you could be in that stadium when Will Brooks intercepts that ball to end the game, or a couple years ago when the game-winning field goal goes through, that's the times to be there. But if I chose to go, they would lose by 14. And nothing exciting would happen the whole time.
And he would lose his wallet on the way back to the car.
Yes. And my key doesn't work.
Also, he'd step in dog poop.
Yeah. So I just don't go. I just stay home.
My thing is, I feel like it would be awesome to be there during moments like that. But if I'm around loud noises and bright lights, a lot of times I'll get a migraine.
Yeah.
I get overstimulated and I don't want to be there. I get a little claustrophobic.
Yeah. Well, and I've gotten to the point now where when I'm around loud noises too long, eventually they just start to sound. It starts to sound like it's distorted in my head, like at a concert. Like eventually the music starts to sound distorted to me. Like it's not processing right anymore.
I'm just such not a cool girl because we were down close to the Chili Peppers or something I was really close for, maybe in the photo pit, I don't know. But the speakers there, I was like, I love the Chili Peppers, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I was excited to be down there, but when the music was playing, I'm like, is this safe? This seems really loud. This seems like it could be damaging to my hearing.
You're supposed to wear earplugs up there.
Oh, well,
you're that
whoopsie.
close.
I guess it was dangerous.
Trey says Danny White responded. Yeah, Tennessee.
Who's Danny White?
Tennessee's athletic director.
Okay.
Danny White responded. And
you don't have to get snooty when you answer me. I don't know who that guy is.
Anyway, so he responded and said that was
incorrect.
No, incorrect. Yeah, in so many words. That no, we do not pump in crowd noise here. That is not a thing. I feel like it would be pretty easy to tell, like if crowd noise is being piped into the stadium.
I don't know.
But I mean, I've been there before. It's super loud. It doesn't seem like there's any crowd noise being pumped in.
Well, Danny White said there wasn't, so.
Alabama just looking for something to talk about. That was early in the game he said that, I think, wasn't it?
Well,
so it's a little bit louder than your stadium down there in Tuscaloosa. But a lot of the way that stadium is set up, too, that bowl, there's nowhere for that noise to go. I mean, some stadiums, even bigger stadiums.
It's not that loud.
It's not that loud. It's that upper deck is right on top. There's nowhere for the noise to go.
I've been to Neyland.
Yes.
Several times, and I've been to the Titans Stadium.
That's not the same thing.
I understand that. Yeah. Thank you. What would I do without you here to tell me that's not the same stadium?
Why you got an attitude?
Why do you got an attitude?
I don't. I was just saying.
You're so
I didn't say it like you thought they were the same thing. I was saying they clearly aren't the same thing. They're not comparable in terms of noise. I wasn't saying.
I know. That's why I'm saying I have nothing to compare it to. That's kind of where I was going with that. Like one is not like the other.
You're on thin ice with me the rest of the show.
You're in the water. You done broke through the ice.
I'm just gonna let you run the rest of the show.
Hey, when we went up there to watch, was it the Orange Bowl? Tennessee played. Was it North Carolina?
I didn't go to that.
Where was that played?
That was the Music City Bowl.
Yeah, Music City Bowl.
Not the Orange Bowl.
Shut up.
That's in Miami.
No, it was in Nashville.
The Orange Bowl is in Miami.
Okay, I think we established it wasn't the Orange Bowl. It was the Music City Bowl.
Yes.
Where was it played?
That was at Nissan Stadium.
Okay. Lord of mercy, you're getting on my nerves. I got to come out of this sweatshirt.
Orange Bowl.
I couldn't remember. Weren't we going to go to the Orange Bowl one year if we hadn't? Was that never an option?
No.
But our team colors are orange.
There we go. Tennessee's orange. Good.
You get on my nerves, man.
Tracy, I told you, Sports Talk with Holly would be a banger of a segment. Every game Tennessee plays in is the Orange Bowl.
I don't like to hear female commentators, to be honest with you. I know that's probably a little sexist of me. I feel like I can say that because I am a girl. But
I don't either.
It's not. I just don't particularly care for it.
Let's put it this way. I haven't heard one that I like yet. I'm open to finding one that I like, but I haven't heard one that I can tolerate at all.
You can't. What's the one that Rick and Bubba do? The
Beth Mowins.
Beth Mowins.
Nobody can stand Beth Mowins. I already couldn't stand her, and then they can't. Like, nobody likes Beth Mowins.
Well, who does she work for?
ESPN. But she's done some NFL games too. So I don't know if she works for CBS now or what. Thankfully, Tennessee rarely gets Beth Mowins because she's like the D team.
Oh, okay.
For ESPN's games, and I'm sure she is a fine lady, and I'm sure she is nice and a wonderful whatever person. But as a play-by-play person, I can't handle it.
You do a good job play-by-play.
I'm sure people can't handle me either because I sound a lot like a woman. When I get all revved up.
No, it's good. You do a good job.
Ugh. Nobody likes to hear themselves. Let me take that back. Most people don't like to hear themselves.
Some people do.
There's a few out there that they think a lot of themselves, but I'm not one of them. All right, Holly, we're past top of the hour. We got to take a break. We've got Stupid Silly Stat when we come back. Give you a full weather forecast. Lather, rinse, repeat, folks. 81 today, 76 tomorrow, 82 on Friday. Nice warm temperatures. Overnight lows right around 48 to 50. Friday night's going to be pretty mild, 55. And then we have some cooler temperatures for the weekend. By cooler, I just mean a little cooler. 73 on Saturday, 70 on Sunday. And then looking ahead to next week early, Monday, Tuesday, 71, 72. No rain in the forecast. We are barreling towards 30 straight days with no measurable rainfall. That's not the best of news, but it is pleasant temperature-wise out there. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Spiders, termites, fleas, ants. Call today. 931-247-0781. No contract obligations.
Start your day the fresh and fruity way. Now, under new ownership, we're serving up all natural goodness with fresh fruit and no added preservatives. Just pure, delicious flavor.
And guess what? We've expanded our menu.
Jacob said Holly needs a sports gambling segment. That would be solid.
You don't want to rely on me for bets because I'll pick the team that has the prettiest uniforms.
She's like, wait, what's the over under mean? Let's see here. Kind of a longer break here. Obituaries are kind of long today. 5 locks of the day. That would be good.
5 what?
5 locks of the day. Like, this is a guaranteed. Lock it in.
All right. Are there games today? Is anybody playing something today?
I don't know. We can make that Friday segment where you do your. Yes, that's a new Friday segment. You can do Holly's bets for the weekend. I'll send you some games and you can tell us who's going to win.
We'll call it the sure thing with Holly.
Solid. So I tried to put a bet on the presidential race, but it's not on FanDuel. Are you sending me this winter outlook?
I sent it earlier because I thought we could do it in the second segment, but we went somewhere else.
Yeah, we'll save it.
Today's my sister's birthday, and I'm just trying to find pictures.
Which one, Emily?
Yeah, it's Em's birthday, but I don't have any pictures of me and her together. I got a lot of. Here we go. Here's something.
Jacob sending you some games. Grizzlies or Hawks? We're going NBA here.
Grizzlies. That's Memphis. I'm going Memphis.
You're going Memphis. If it was a shootout, that'd be even better. Memphis or Atlanta. Some states won't allow certain types of votes. Oh, yeah, I wonder if that's what it is. Tennessee don't allow that? That's crap. was not a good weekend for me. I lost $32. I don't bet big money.
We don't have big money.
Yeah, but I see where some of my friends or acquaintances, they're in the hundreds and thousands of dollars betting, and I'm like, guys, I can't. I would literally vomit. I just piddle around $5, $10 at a time. Occasionally, I'll throw 20 down if I'm feeling good about it. There's a report somewhere on your career, winnings and losings.
Oh, okay.
I can find it.
So we can see tomorrow if who won out of the Grizzlies and the Hawks.
Yes. It does make watching the games a little more fun, or at least following the games a little bit. Where's my career? Y'all want to know how much money is in my account? $7.44. That's what's in there. So I need to get that back up. There used to be like a really clear report here, like your career winnings and losings.
You're so low it doesn't even register. That's what's happened.
Well, oh well. Career stats. I'm down $300. Yay. That doesn't mean I lost $300. It just means I'm down $300. Gotta wait to write it back up. Most of that's money that I won. Like I started off with like $50, and then you win some, you lose some. And it's just over time. I'm down $300. I've won $1,400, and I bet $1,700. That's over 4 years, Holly, and it's not. I knew that was gonna scare her. It's not that I put $1,400 or $1,700 out of my bank account in there to bet. I probably put a total of $100 in there, maybe $150 at most, and then you win some, then you lose it. It's the money that you've won that you then turn around and lose. See, I'm doing better than Trey.
You better not tell his.
I'm not. I didn't. He's just down a little bit more than I am. But see how much more he's bet than I have? Like, I'm in the $1,700 range. That sounds worse than it is.
Look no further than Carmine Family Dental in Deckard. Led by Dr. Carmine, their team specializes in both implant and full.
It's not wasting money if I'm having fun, Glenn.
On cosmetic dentistry and smile makeovers. I'm calling from the Thunder Radio Morning Show. My smile was completely constructed by Dr. Carmine and his team. Whether it's a routine cleaning or a complete smile transformation, Carmine Family Dental is here to help.
Tracy, that's not bad though. That's 4 years worth of fun. I spent a lot more on a lot worse ideas. Yeah, man. I enjoy betting on the weekends, just piddling around. But again, I'm 5 to
967-6861.
This program does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Thunder Radio Management. Well, yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. It is the morning show, getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work. We are glad to have you along with us. A lot of talk about gambling during the break, and we have a new segment starting this Friday, Holly's Locks. She's going to be giving us her top 5 bets that you can lock in this weekend. She'll be making decisions based on city location, team colors, and people she knows.
No, I'm going to put a little bit of effort into it. So I can pick any 5 games that are going to be played.
Are you going to pick the games? Yeah, you pick them.
No, you tell me what games.
No, if they're going to be your locks, then
you need
to pick the games. Yeah.
So so on Thursday, I'll get my teams who I think are going to win on Saturday's game.
Saturday or Sunday, you could do NFL games if you like. Any locks for the weekend?
Okay.
College or NFL?
I'm gonna do.
I could give you 5 games and you could pick them and one of them can be a lock or whatever. However you want to do that.
Okay. How would one of them be a lock?
Well, you could say like I think they're going to win. I think this one's going to win, but this one for sure.
Okay.
I'm
going to lock them all in.
So you're going to lock them in.
And I'm going to research the teams.
Trey says just pick 5 SEC games.
Okay.
Most follow. That's what we'll do. We'll start off there. Then college football will be over in 5-6 weeks. And then we'll. Oh, that's depressing.
What if I'm really good at it?
Well, I'm going to put money on them. Whatever you lock, during the show, I'm going to go ahead and put money on those, and we'll see how it goes. A lot of parents turning off the radio.
A lot of money.
A lot of parents turning off the radio right about now. Our family-friendly show.
Because we're fixing to play games.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. It's time for everybody's favorite show or favorite segment. It's their favorite show too. It's the stupid, silly statistics.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Him, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid, silly stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. Freedom Automotive got new tires ready for your vehicle, and they offer financing options. So get that new set of tires in time for your holiday traveling that's coming up soon. At Freedom Automotive, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester, right in front of College Street Elementary. Those guys, locally owned and operated, so the owners and the technicians, they're headed to the same restaurant you are. Their kids play on the same ball team, so be sure to make sure that they'll be sure to treat you right. And they're open 6 days a week for your convenience, Monday through Saturday at Freedom Automotive. Holly?
65% of adults are using this despite it being for kids. What is it? 65% of adults are still using this despite it being for kids. What is it?
That's a good one today. 728-1320 to take your guesses. That's 728-1320 to take your guesses today. And the winner is going to get a brand new Thunder Radio t-shirt. This came out last week. Losers, you get to call back and try again. 728-1320 to take your guesses today on Stupid Silly Stat. 65% of adults are still using this despite it being for kids. Take your guesses on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines, 728-1320 this morning. Shannon says kids' toothpaste. It tastes better.
It does taste better.
You got some new toothpaste.
I prefer spearmint to peppermint. So, and also it was on sale.
Okay. I just don't feel like I had the long-lasting fresh breath with this that I did with the other.
Okay, well,
I mean, it's fine.
Buy your own toothpaste.
I said I'll keep you.
Take some of your gambling winnings and go get you something real nice.
Morning show.
Flintstone vitamins.
Flintstone vitamins. Good guess, but not it. Said Flintstone vitamins. Speaking of vitamins, I got to knock one of mine out. I think I'm going to pull one of mine out.
I'm also knocking that one out. I left it in the.
What is it called?
See if you can remember.
Cayenne pepper.
Yes.
So Holly has me taking a cayenne pepper every day, but it burns my stomach.
It burns my stomach too. I'm going to have to. It's good for circulation, I think, and some other things, but I'm going to have to find something else. That one's not. It's not sitting well.
Yeah, well, we thought maybe it was an empty stomach, but I mean, I've ate that on a full meal and it still gets me. 728-1320. 65% of adults still use this despite it being for kids. Everybody over on the cameras is guessing Flintstone vitamins too. Morning show.
Chicken nuggets.
Not it. That's for everybody.
I love chicken nuggies.
Chicken nuggies. Morning show.
Children's Tylenol.
Children's Tylenol, good guess, but no.
Don't call and say baby aspirin.
It's not a medicine. It's not a medicine.
They're on the pills this morning.
Everybody's like, children's this, children's NyQuil, children's all. It's not a medicine.
65% of adults are still using this despite it being for kids.
Morning show. Morning show. Dina. Call back, Dina. Laura says a trampoline. That's a good guess. Is a trampoline technically for kids?
Yes. Unless you're a gymnast.
Dr. Carmine says a kid's toothbrush. The kid's toothpaste does taste good.
I like the one that's got the little sparkly, crunchy things in it.
Morning show.
Baby wipes?
Baby wipes. Good try, but no. Morning show.
Electric toothbrush.
Electric toothbrush? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Well, that's for adults.
It ain't got nothing to do with teeth.
Y'all are all on y'all gotten on the teeth kick.
Get out of the mouth.
65% of adults are still using this, despite it being for kids. It has nothing to do with your teeth. Morning show.
Baby oil.
Baby oil.
Y'all going to P. Diddy's
Incorrect,
house?
Diddy. Morning show.
Tricycle.
Tricycle. Not it. Not it. I'm surprised at this number. 65%. Could you imagine 65% of adults on a tricycle? Think about that. Think about it. No. I am surprised that 65% is the number still using this. I don't know anybody that uses this. At least I don't think. Morning show.
Baby lotion?
Not it. Morning show.
Blanket.
What'd you say?
Baby blanket.
Baby blanket.
Oh, not it. The word baby is not in the title.
It ain't baby nothing.
It's something that's for kids to use, but adults can also use it, clearly. Morning show.
Bounce house.
Good guess, but not it. I like that guess better. Morning show.
Is it crayons?
Crayon's a good guess.
That's a great
That's a good guess, not it, though.
I love the smell of
Because adults can use crayons.
I love the smell of Crayola crayons.
Morning show.
Diapers?
Did you say diapers?
I probably need to.
Good try, not it. Morning show.
Jump rope.
Jump rope, not it. That's good.
That's a good guess.
I use the jump rope at the gym sometimes.
Yeah, work out. Yeah.
Well, you can go. You're free to go to the gym.
Oh, no. Ugh. We do use this, by the way.
We do use this? Okay.
Yeah.
65% of adults use this. We do. That's right. Despite it's designed for kids. Morning. Dana, call back. Stupid silly stat. Winner gets a brand new Thunder Radio shirt that we just got in last week and bragging rights for the day. Losers get to call back and try again later. 728-1320. Tava says a sippy cup. I don't use a sippy cup. I don't like using the cups. You and the girl one are all about some cups with straws and all your different cups.
You're talking about like a Stanley.
Like a Stanley, mugs.
You got a jug that I bought you?
I'd hardly use it. I drink more water without using that thing. Morning show.
Number 2 pencil.
What?
Number 2 pencil?
Yes, sir.
Not it. Good try.
How did I hear that?
I don't know how you heard it. You got to turn that radio down when you call in. We're going to get a lot of feedback. So it's hard to hear. And I think he was trying to talk soft, so it didn't happen, but then I can't hear you. 728-1320. 65% of adults, think about it. 65% of adults, chances are some of y'all are doing this. They use this despite it being designed for kids. Morning show.
Coloring book.
Could guess, but no. Jacob says Facebook. It's a pretty good guess. The kids, I've noticed more kids are getting on Facebook now, like again. Like I've noticed a lot of high schoolers with Facebook accounts.
They don't use it as much.
But they don't use it. They have one, but they don't use it. I see them on there, but then they never post nothing. I think their parents make them get one so they can tag them. Parents are on Facebook, kids are on Insta. And Snapchat. Morning show.
Video games.
Video games is a great guess, but not it.
So when I would get the kids a video game for Christmas, I would open it and take it out of the box and I would play it. Play it up till Christmas.
Yeah,
Put it back in, wrap it up.
They never knew. Morning show.
A puzzle.
Not it. Not a puzzle.
We've got a friend who loves
Morning show.
puzzles.
The kids menu.
No, not it. Good guess.
Yeah, that's a really good guess.
It's a good guess. It doesn't. The title of this thing doesn't say kids or baby or nothing like that in it, though. You hear this and you're gonna be like, "Oh, a lot of y'all use this.
We use it.
We use this." I said we didn't, but we do. Just don't think about it. This is something you might even use.
They come in different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, 728-1320. 65% of adults use this, despite it being designed for kids to use. 728-1320. Take your guesses. A lot of guesses. None of them right. Shannon says easy bake oven. Did you have an easy bake oven?
I had one. Yeah, and it was awesome until the mix ran out.
Oh.
My mama wouldn't
We're
go
not buying
buy
the refills.
My mama didn't go buy refills on any of the toys. What I had is what. So then after that, I just had an oven.
Morning show.
Board game.
Board game. Good try. Not it. Morning show.
A blackboard.
A blackboard. Not it. Good try. You know, I bet if Bud Riddle is eligible, he'd call in and just nail the answer today.
Yeah.
That guy just knows stuff. He just knows. Morning show.
Is it a piggy bank?
There it is. It's a piggy bank. Yay. What's your name?
Chelsea Reed.
You
Good job, Chelsea.
Chelsea. All right, Chelsea. Yeah, piggy bank. Do you use a piggy bank?
I do.
I do too. You just got to throw the change in there at the end of the day.
It's more like a jar, but
Yeah, exactly.
That's-
Ours is a jar.
It's just a big jar of change. And then you think there's so much money in there, and it's like, congratulations on your $37. All right. Well, Chelsea, I've got a Thunder Radio shirt for your efforts. Come on by and pick it up here at the station, okay?
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. You're awesome. Thanks for playing the games today. Yeah, piggy bank. 37%, or sorry, 65%. I just came up with that number. 65% of adults still using piggy banks.
So
we put the spare change in there.
Yeah, we put used to just our spare change was very. It was part of our. We needed that as part of our income, so we'd haul our big
We'd be up there at people's bank dumping that in there.
Yeah, it was so. I would try and put the change into the counter very
quiet, and then it doesn't care.
But it's loud, man.
Yeah.
I would go to the one at Food Line, and when I was, we'd use that money a lot of times for vacations.
Probably shouldn't have been going on vacation.
Trips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we should have rethought that. If I was having to cash in, I was looking in the couch cushions.
Yeah. Probably I'd not be going to the beach.
It's a big deal when you found a quarter.
I know. You
I
find
love
quarters,
finding a quarter.
We probably need to cash ours in soon. Christmas time.
There's probably $7.50 in that jar. We just don't.
She means $7.50. She doesn't mean $750.
We just don't. I don't use cash as much anymore, so I don't have a lot of change.
Yeah, I still use some cash. So you want to hear a story?
Yeah.
Yesterday at the gym. So because we were talking about the water jugs, and I don't like to use the water jug. It would make sense to just be like, oh, I need to drink all this water in this jug today. But I don't like carrying it around. It's big, it's bulky, and I don't know. If I see a little bottle of water in front of me, I have something to complete. So I can drink this water and I can get another one. I don't know. So anyway, sometimes I have empty bottles of water in my truck, and I'll take them into the gym, fill them up in the water fountain. So I took this bottle of water in yesterday, and I filled it up. And I forgot I had dropped this bottle of water on my way out to the truck the other day, and the bottom had busted. So it busted 3 tiny holes in the bottom. So water just kind of pours out the bottom. So I filled this up, wasn't paying attention. Walking through the gym, just a water trail, just following me around where it's dripping out water. And I finally get over to the Stairmaster where I'm going to get on this. And I'm like, oh, shoot, this thing's leaking water at the bottom. I got all the way up to the top of the Stairmaster, water all the way up the stairs. I'm like, uh-oh. So I get down and I'm like, all right, what do I do? So I'm like, well, I'm going to open the top. I'm going to open the top and drink it real fast.
Okay.
It's almost 3/4 full. So, but when I open the top, the air coming through the water sped up the spilling process out of the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was locked at the top, and so it was just kind of dripping water. And then it started pouring water at the bottom.
What'd you do? Was
So
you
I'm
like a gerbil inside the little cage trying to... Drink it up at the
So
bottom.
I'm like, what do I do? So then I'm like, well, I'll turn the bottle of water sideways. And all the water just dumped out of the top.
Oh, you're smart.
I made every wrong decision possible in that moment. You know,
That
you
sounds
think
accurate.
you think if you're ever in like a really stressful situation, like a active shooter, or you come up on a wreck or something, you're going to just jump into action.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm going to make every wrong decision possible. I turned it dumped it on my shoe. Just dumped all that water on my shoe. Now my foot was wet.
Oh.
I was very mad.
One time
Then I walked to the gym trying to dry this up with I don't have anything.
I had a cup of coffee and a folder in one hand. And in my other hand, I had like some bags of stuff. Well, it had started to rain, and I was like, I'll cover my head with this folder that I also had the coffee in. And so when I put the folder over my head, it dumped coffee all down my bag.
Whoops. Yeah. Speaking of, I got an update on how the girl one spilled her coffee. Was it yesterday or the day before? I didn't know how she had done that.
You thought she was laying down trying to drink it.
But apparently she had woke up, got her coffee off the nightstand that I had left her, maybe took a drink of it, fell back asleep with it in her hand. The alarm went off. She jumped up and threw the coffee all over her.
Well,
I don't even feel bad. She needs to get out of bed. All right, the Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. I got to tell you about my friends at Dirtworks. So this dry weather, I know everybody's upset about the dry weather. It was dry when it rained. And yes, we do. We need those things. But now is the time to do excavation work. And this is the time to get these guys out to your place. They can reroute how your water runs. They can do all of your excavation work. They can put in drainage systems. They can cut in driveways, land clearing, all that stuff can be done right now during this dry time of year with Dirtworks. They're the precision surgeon of this world. This is what they do. They're the best at it. Call Dirtworks today, 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782. 931-409-0782. Online at dirtworksforyou.com. That's dirt, W-O-R-X, the number 4, the letter U.com. News break right here.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio's local.
Shannon said, had a boss. If you'd ask what time it was, he'd check his watch and pour coffee out every time. I on the way out, I felt like I had gone out to the car after that, and I got my water jug so I could have water. I also don't like that big water jug when I work out because it doesn't fit. Like if I do cardio, it doesn't fit in the cup holders of the machine.
Yeah.
So if I'm on the Stairmaster up high, I like to have water up there, and I can't put that jug up there. So anyway, I'm on the way out, and I got keys, water jug, and a backpack. And I went to grab my keys, dropped my water jug. Because I looked at my hand, okay, I need to release this finger here to get the keys. Let go with all 5 fingers, dropped everything. Water jug went rolling down the parking lot. I think I've had a stroke at some point. Do you see a lot of people in the gym who take videos of themselves working out? I do not see a lot of that. I know people who do that, and it's cringe city, but I do not see.
He occasionally will take a video.
Oh, when there's nobody there, I'll take one and send to Holly.
And he'll send it to me, but he's not posting those because
no,
it's cringy.
No. I mean, no offense to anybody who does, but that's just not my thing. I'm not telling you where I work out. No, I work out at Snap Fitness here in town. It's a great place to go. Everybody leaves you alone. Nobody talks to you there.
Nobody's taking videos.
Nobody's taking
except
videos.
Josh.
I only do that when nobody's there. It's a nuts and bolts gym. Like there's no tanning beds and which is fine if that's what you want, but that's not what I want. It's just a nuts and bolts gym. But if you need those other things, then that's not the place to go.
You're a nuts and bolts guy, aren't you?
I'm a nuts and bolts guy. But if you need tanning beds and things like that, work at Anytime's got those. And hydro massage chairs, I got those over there. But I'm a nuts and bolts. Just give me the equipment. Let me get my workout in.
Speaking of massage, the other day I asked Josh to rub my back, and after a minute, like he started off with like a fingertip knead, like a cat. He was just kind of like poking at my back like that. Well, then
I was watching the game.
Well, then he started like doing some kind of karate chop to my back, and then that turned into fists. And then he was just like, he was punching me in the back, and I'm like, buddy, why are you hitting me? Like, I want you to massage me.
She calls me buddy now. That's what she calls me. The other day she walked in, she said, "Buddy's cooking." I was like, "Well, who's that?"
Who says buddy? Brandy.
Because she was supposed to be cooking, Holly was, and then she was out there doing something else. So I was like, I'm going to go in here and cook dinner.
Josh has cooked dinner one time in the last 4 months.
Yeah.
And he made sure to come on here and tell y'all that.
Well, I wasn't coming on to tell you that. I was.
Yes, he was.
It was that she's like, she walks in, she goes, "Oh, buddy's cooking." I'm like,
because you don't cook. And I was coming in, I was like, I better get in and start cooking. Josh is going to be hungry. And he took the initiative and went ahead and started browning the hamburger meat. He cooked jambalaya. It was good.
It was good jambalaya.
He said, Holly, on the box it says to put in a half a tablespoon of vegetable oil. Do you do that? Yeah. If it says it on the box.
I made box jambalaya, Trey. It was pretty basic.
Zatarans.
That's a good, somewhat quick meal. I mean, it takes about 25 minutes or so.
Guess what you're getting tonight?
I'm getting Praters tonight because I'm going to the coaches show, the Raider Review, and you're going to play Bunko. We're separate tonight. Holly's doing her own thing. I'm going to my girlfriend's house.
Bless her heart. That's all I have to say. I'll send some ibuprofen with you because I know she's gonna have a headache. Don't say nothing.
I'm not gonna say nothing, and I left it alone. She's gonna need some ibuprofen though. She'll have a headache. Thunder Radio.
Hey Josh, I'm on the interstate coming from Pelham to Manchester.
Yeah.
There is an accident in the left lane, and at the 124, you come to a complete halt. So, in case people are coming, from the mountain to Manchester or trying to go to Murfreesboro, they need to get off at Pelham and go 41.
Yes,
or else they're going to be like me, stuck in gridlock.
I see it now. So,
thank you, Felicia.
Thanks for letting us know.
You're welcome, honey. Y'all have an awesome day.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I just love her. She is precious.
Yeah, I see that. I'm going to post that on the Facebook. And we'll tell everybody on the radio about it.
I'm so just pitiful. Yesterday, our kids weren't going to be home, so I went and bought a pumpkin so I could go home and carve it all by myself.
Oh, your camera disconnected. Back on the Thunder Radio morning show. I'm going to try to fix some technical difficulties over here with the cameras. I think I fixed it. Holly, welcome back.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, I fixed it. How about that? Sorry. We lost you, and everybody just had a big picture of me. Morning show.
Why do they always put them on 41?
Well, where are they going to put them?
Well, they can let them sit on the interstate. That's what they got on to start with.
Well, I reckon. But I guess
they
it's
were trying to get to school and to work.
Well, I reckon.
And when they run traffic on 41, them people, they won't let you out or nothing.
Well, why don't you go out there and stop them? Why don't you go out there and stop them?
No, the police ought to do something about it. They're the one that puts them on there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. If you were stuck in traffic, you'd probably try to get off too, wouldn't you?
I'm not fussing at you. I'm just asking why.
But I'm telling you why. That's because they want to go faster.
Yeah, they go pretty fast down 41 too.
Yeah.
We'll let them know they need to slow down.
I'll write my state representative.
We're gonna tell them. We're gonna tell them. So if you're on the interstate where it's backed up and you're
well, let's go ahead and tell everybody where that is. So there is a crash on I-24 westbound between the 117 and the 127 or so. So if you're coming in from Pelham or the Mountain, you're going to want to seek alternate travel. Caller doesn't want you to get on 41, but that's really the best advice I got for you.
Because he says that y'all go too fast and y'all won't let people turn in on
y'all
41.
Slow it down.
So drive courteous,
please. All right, that's all I got for you. All right, we got other games to play. Name that tune.
Yeah, name that tune. Josh has got a little snippet of a song. He's going to play a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. If you can figure out the name of the song and the artist, give me a call on the Ben Lomond hotline. Area code is 931-728-1320. Good luck.
That's going to be a difficult one today, huh?
I think so.
Trey said, believe it or not, some people in Coffee County drive on the interstate too. I'm trying to get off. I know. It's crazy stuff. All right, here we go. Let's see. Trying to find this song. Name this tune. 728-1320. Yeah, they going to know that. Whoa, no.
There you go, buddy. That's it.
No,
that's the name of it.
I hit the wrong button.
You have one job.
No, I don't. I don't have one job.
With this segment, all you have to do is hit play.
Well, y'all still try to play 728-1320. Maybe they weren't paying attention. Maybe they zoned out because you were yapping so much.
Oh, you're choosing violence today.
Morning show.
Hey, good morning. I'm calling about the song.
All right, I need the song and the artist.
It is Tootsie Roll by the 69 Boys.
Well done.
Good job.
How did you ever figure that out so fast? What is your name?
Carla.
Great
Good job. Carla, come on by. I've got you some Black Rifle coffee.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
That song's dedicated to Cora.
Sorry, y'all.
Cora Mack. This is what kids don't want in their Halloween bag, okay?
Nobody wants Tootsie Rolls.
Nobody wants Tootsie Rolls.
They got the flavored ones that are pretty good.
Ugh.
No, they're good, like green apple and strawberry. It doesn't taste anything like
Like
those.
taffy.
Yeah, it's like taffy. Basically, it's exactly like taffy.
Chocolate taffy.
It's just the original Tootsie Roll is garbage. I get them all my candy.
Remember them big ones that were like logs?
Humongous.
You had to stick it and get that one with your molars. Bite it.
Take all day to eat that thing. Yeah. Sorry I ruined your game.
Yeah, that was...
It's crazy that I actually clicked there. Like there are 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 21. There are 30 buttons here for me to click. And there's 3 of those are the songs. And the fourth one is the answer. There's 30 buttons. It's like other things are on this page. I turned to my left to look and drug it right over to the answer. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
You're just trying to sabotage all my segments.
Sorry. I do apologize.
Would you rather have... Okay, so the little Tootsie Rolls, okay, whatever. Then they had the long, skinny Tootsie Rolls. They were the same girth as the little Tootsie Roll. But then they had them big honking ones that... It was a big Tootsie Roll, and it had like a preparation.
No, I do remember that. Mm-hmm.
That's the one you had to like.
Crazy that Tootsie Roll Inc. made so much money on that candy. Who made that? Who made Tootsie Rolls?
I don't know.
Garbage. Like you would get done with all your Halloween candy, and all that's left at the bottom is just Tootsie Rolls, and you're trying to just pick through there to see if there's anything else, and some Smarties.
I went. I was at a cousin's house on Halloween one time, and we went trick or treating, and I went back to her house, and she was like, okay, she was kind of like a bossy cousin, like kind of would beat you up, bigger than me.
Yeah.
We always did things her way. Anyway, she was like, all right, I'll trade you 20 Tootsie Rolls for one Snicker. And I'm like, okay.
Holly.
Yeah, that sounds, I know. And I would just let her do it.
And this is why I don't let Holly go out and sell ads. She says, well, I can go out and sell ads. I can go out and sell ads. Just let me do it. Let me do it. Because we're thinking, need to hire a salesman. She's like, I could go out and do it. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. Because she would come back, and that's the kind of deal she would have cut.
I would do it. Yeah.
No, I'm right.
I'm good where I'm at. I'm in a good position.
You are good where you're at. Sales takes in a unique person.
I'm unique.
The sales game, you can't get upset if somebody tells you no.
Oh, I would.
Yeah,
I would be like, why do they not want to be my friend?
Yeah, and see, that's Holly can't.
You don't like me? Why don't they like me? And then I'll be crying in a bathroom.
And then she'll come home and be like, we don't need to do this anymore.
Yeah.
And then I'll look, and the radio stations will be for sale. She'll just have it up for sale.
What was your favorite candy to get?
Reese's.
Did your mom check your bag when you got?
No.
She didn't go through it to make sure there wasn't needles and razors?
Yeah, all them razor blades and the apples that the people be hiding. You know, I forgot about all the free drugs people gave out. No.
My mom always looked through our bags.
Yeah.
So because she did it, I did it. Even though I don't know when the last time. I think maybe that was an isolated incident.
Yeah.
But growing up, I was terrified of it, and I was thinking it was like a.
Yeah. My favorite thing was always
big deal.
You know, there'll be drugs in there. I'm like, nobody's handing out.
Who's giving their drugs away?
Nobody's giving away their drugs.
They paid good money for those drugs.
Yeah, nobody's doing that. For whatever reason, when I was younger, I really liked the pixie sticks.
You liked them?
I don't know why, because now it's like, oh. But,
do you remember when kids on the bus was snorting them?
People did that, huh?
Yeah.
That's good for your system.
Riding the bus was very eye-opening. We never let our kids ride the bus because I was trying to shelter them from such things.
Yeah, I learned a lot of things on the bus and didn't need to learn at the ages that I learned them.
You saw a kid set himself on fire on the bus, right?
Multiple times.
Yeah, okay.
He just poured lighter fluid on his arm and just light his arm on fire. That's what happened on the bus. And the bus driver can't see what's going on. They're trying to drive. Like, they have to keep their eyes on the road, and you got 50 kids back here acting like morons. I'm just trying to do my homework that I'm copying from somebody.
Billy Madison's Chris Farley as the bus driver has to be a perfect representation of what it feels like to be a bus driver.
Like I think about that. We talk about we couldn't be teachers, and I couldn't. But can you imagine being a bus driver? That'd be way worse.
Yeah.
I would not make it long at all. I would just wouldn't put up with anything. I just pull it over and call the cops. Nope, you're done. I'd be gone by that first week because that route's supposed to be over at 4:30. It takes me till 7 because I'm stopping and just kicking them, waiting on the cops. I'm just going to start getting them all gone.
When I was in elementary school in Georgia, I went to T. Harriet Garrett Elementary.
Mm-hmm.
It was really close to Augusta National Golf Course,
Mm-hmm.
and very short ride to my Meemaw's house. Not long at all. But I was in the 2nd grade, and some 5th grade girls were bullying me.
Oh.
And so one day after school, I hid in the bathroom. I didn't get on the bus, and so it was a big deal.
You lost a kid.
I think the principal drove me to my Meemaw's house.
Nice.
Well, after that, the bus driver let me sit up front on that little stoop thing where she opens the door.
That seems safe.
Right.
That seems safe. Let's sit right up here next to the windshield where you'll go flying right through.
Nobody picks on me.
Yeah, they had some conversations behind closed doors about this girl.
About me?
Yeah, you were the girl. Mm-hmm.
Who wants to beat up a 2nd grader? Are you kidding me?
I know. Punks. Wonder what they're doing today.
Yeah, I wonder.
All right, Common Job Brewing Company. I know what they're doing this weekend. They've got their kids trunk or treat and Halloween fest or fall fest, whatever they're calling that, between 12 and 3. They're going to have trunk or treats. They're going to be doing pumpkin painting. They got hay rides. That's 12 to 3 at Common Job Brewing Company on Saturday. Adult party Saturday night. Costume stuff starts at about 6, I do believe, at 210 Woodbury Highway, right over there next to the Manchester Rec Center. All right, we're a little out of sorts here. We're supposed to have Wednesday's Worst Criminals next. I don't know if we're going to do that. We're going to do it at some point today, maybe, but we're late.
Okay.
So we're going to do birthdays when we come back. 728-1320. Call those in on the Bid-Loma Connect hotlines.
At Coffee County Bank, we believe in better. That's why this fall we're offering brand new better checking and savings accounts.
They do a miserable job of keeping us on time. Miserable. Trey said you get all the street cred on the bus. Oh, yeah.
There was one kid on the bus when I was in about, let's see, around 9th grade. He was the only kid on our bus that had a CD burner at the time. And you could pay him to burn you a CD. But not all portable CD players at that time would play a burnt disc. So I may have a DVD player, might or might not play the burnt CDs. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it took
it took all week probably.
So much longer to burn a CD than it now you can just Spotify or whatever.
Our bus driver let someone bring a radio on and play music until they blared 2 Live Crew one day. Oh, yes.
And then the portable CD players were so sensitive that they'd hit a bump and it'd skip.
Yeah, I remember when I saved up enough money to buy one.
A portable CD player?
Yeah, but I couldn't afford the one with the skip protection.
Are you just in here on your phone not entertaining people?
Yippers. Well, I was looking at
I'll entertain y'all.
The emails.
Has anybody got started on Christmas shopping yet? Because I haven't. Because Josh wants to change the budget up, so I don't even know what account I'm supposed to shop out of.
No, we don't have any money. You need to cash in that change. Remember the bus driver smoking Swisher Sweets on the bus while dropping us off. Our first bus was bus number 20.
I don't remember.
Hoover Markham drove that.
Didn't one time when you got dropped off, your brother was outside naked?
Just butt ass naked, just standing on the porch. I think he was like 4. He wasn't in school yet, so he was 4 or 5. Just standing there on the front deck of the single wide. Just butt ass naked. Everybody on the bus is laughing. Everybody from the left side went to the right side of his window. I'm like, what are you doing?
Were you embarrassed?
Yes. I was like, get in the house.
So how old were you if he was?
I would have been 9 or 10. So 3rd, 4th grade.
Ooh. That's when you're starting to become cool or not.
Yeah.
You weren't.
I wasn't now.
Y'all, I wish I could describe to you how different Josh was in high school versus how
She tried
he
to
is
describe
now.
it to the kids.
Like Josh and I had a math class together, and he was so quiet. I thought, this has got to be the shyest person I have ever met. I even tried to flirt with him. I'm like, he's kind of cute. And I tried to flirt with him, but nothing. Just, I left a little flirty note in his yearbook with my number.
More than flirty.
Nothing. And then after I graduated, you and I, we hadn't seen each other in years.
No, I saw you at a lawnmower race once. She was up there driving a lawnmower around at a lawnmower race.
Did you take a look at me and was like, that's her? That's
like,
the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with.
I did. I was like, oh, yeah.
I had leather pants on.
Missed my opportunity there. She got on a freaking NASCAR helmet on a John Deere going 3 miles an hour.
Safety first. But then
Cliff said our FFA teacher taught us how to dip. Yeah, when I was in school, I mean, a lot of the baseball team dipped during the games.
Did you ever try it?
Mm-hmm. Never did.
You never tried dip?
No.
Did you ever try
gross
cigarette?
To me. No. Never did those things.
Me either. No, I tried dip once.
Yeah, that's when you swallowed it. Puked everywhere.
That's nasty. It was a little strawberry pouch.
It was the patch. Yeah, the pouches. No patch.
A girl gave it to me, one of my friends. She was like, here, try this. And I was like, oh, that
high school kids do the dumbest shit.
Burns my lip.
High school kids do dumb things.
And it tastes bad. Now I can't even when I smell dip.
When you really think back about the dumb stuff you did in high school, and then today people are like, they try to tell you to listen to what the high schoolers are saying. Well, no, absolutely not. They're dumb. They're dumb. Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Pick up that phone and give me a call. 728-1320. I'll get your birthdays on the list. And this afternoon, somebody's going to win a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. Yesterday's winner was Kinsey Van Diver. She won a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile. We also will draw at the end of the week for a grand prize, a birthday cake from the Manchester Food Lion. And hey, we want your anniversaries too, because at the end of the week, we draw for a designer's choice floral arrangement from our friends over at the Mossy Pot in downtown Manchester. All right, birthdays for today. Give me a drum roll, please. Holly, thank you. The 23rd. Emily Pinnock with a birthday today. Also, Toddy Murray with a birthday today. And Angela Sainer. Happy birthday. Holly.
Ryan Reynolds turns 48 today.
He's funny.
He's funny. Amelia Clark turns 38 today.
Who's she?
Khaleesi.
That's what I thought. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Where'd he go? I wasn't prepared.
You never are.
Man.
This is good
There
radio.
we go.
Also, Weird Al Yankovic. Yankovic. How do you say it? Is it Yankovic or Yankovic?
I'm going to go with the first one. Weird Al Yankovic.
Your face when you said that. Weird Al turned 65 today.
I remember like in elementary school, you get a Weird Al CD and you just thought that stuff was
so
the best.
funny.
Like, man,
Eat It.
Like, how does he take those songs and change the words to make them so funny? This dude is super talented.
I can remember him and Coolio kind of having some back and forth. I don't know if there was legal action, but Weird Al said he got Coolio's permission to do
Amish
Paradise, and Coolio says, no, I never gave permission for that. I don't know what happened.
Should Google that up, see what the beef was.
After that,
48 degrees outside the Thunder Studios, headed for a high of 81 today. Going to be nice and warm. Sunny skies, Chamber of Commerce weather, breeze at 5 to 10 miles an hour. No rain in the forecast today. Fall temperatures are here. This weekend is going to be in the low 70s, upper 60s. You want the fall clothing to go with that. Wisteria Hill has that. They even have some Tennessee clothes up there for you Vols fans. Wisteria Hill, Wisteria, Wisteria Hill Boutique, 205 South Woodland Street. Find them on Facebook, Wisteria Hill Boutique. We're past the top of the hour. We've got Wednesday's Worst Criminals that we didn't get to. We also have Let's Get Lyrical that we didn't get to. We may can try and do both in this final 30 minutes. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. So don't go anywhere. Morning show here till 8:30.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios.
We're your friends. We're your neighbors.
Locally owned and operated.
Thunder Radio. WMSR.
We'll play the game first and
Okay.
do Worst Criminals with whatever time we have left.
So let's get lyrical when we come back. Sounds good to me. Let's get lyrical.
So apparently Weird Al prides himself on getting permission from the original artist before doing a parody.
Uh-huh.
It's an approach he's been taking since the start of his career, and it's worked well. If everyone knows what's going on, no one gets their feelings hurt in the end.
Right.
Most songwriters have a sense of humor, but on occasion, someone will deny Al permission. If that is the case, Al usually scraps the idea entirely.
You think that they would like that because it's just more attention for their song, right?
This is Coolio's side of the story. Backstage at the 1996 Grammys, someone asked Coolio, "Have you heard Weird Al's Amish Paradise yet?" His reply was, "I ain't with that. No, I didn't give any sanction. I think that's my song. I think that my song was too serious. It ain't like Beat It. Beat It was a party song. But Gangster's Paradise represented something more. And I really, honestly, truly don't appreciate him desecrating the song like that.
Oh,
I think he's wrong for that because his record company asked my permission and I said no, but they did it anyway. I couldn't stop him, but more power to him. I hope they sell a lot of records. Just stay away from me." He went on later to write a song called Throwdown 2000, where he disses Weird Al in the song.
Ooh, got him.
On July 4th, 1999, Behind the Music special aired. I guess they made up.
That's good. See you, Shannon. Have a good day. Oh, goodness.
Somebody commented on our thing and said the traffic, they're still at a state, not on our thing, on that post you made. So we're still at a standstill.
Yeah, well, that's not good. Yeah, no, it's still there. Eminem still throws some good disses out. He did not like Machine Gun Kelly. Or Drake. Eminem's the GOAT, though. I don't care who he's voting for. Still the best rapper there ever was. Are you not entertaining the people?
I was reading our Dream for Weave request. I guess I'm the last one to respond.
Come on, Holly. Get with the program. Oh my gosh.
Usually Wednesdays are my best show.
I thought you had a good show today.
It's an okay show. I didn't hate it.
You putting too much stock into that Wednesday label. Just show up and have a good day. I thought we've had a pretty good show.
No, you don't tell me what to put stock in. I like that shirt on you.
Do you? Look how that fits.
Yeah.
I'm a gym leader.
Do you like how my shirt fits? Is it flattering?
It is. She got that at Wisteria Hill Boutique.
I like the puffy.
Yeah.
It kind of looks vintage.
Oh, I don't want to drive to Ottawa Friday. I do not want to drive to Ottawa Friday.
I think I'm going to pack the snackle box.
So, if you look, it shows us an hour and 35 minutes. But then I'm like, and that's if you look in the afternoon. I'm like, what about Friday afternoon traffic in Chattanooga? And then you can go up through, Van Buren County and down that way. It shows 2 hours. But you know that'll take 2 hours.
Yeah.
This one down here may take an hour and 35 minutes.
Or it may take 2 hours.
2 hours. But I'm like, well, 2 hours, even if it's 30-minute delay, it's still the same as going the other way.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, we should just go down through Chattanooga.
We should.
It's more scenic to go the other way. There's nowhere to stop if you need to go anywhere. The band's not going? Y'all ain't coming?
I like it when they do that song towards the end of the game, the band. I don't know if you ever hear it.
I can't always hear them.
But it's where they're like, hey, 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 hey. And then they all stop. And then the one kid with all the drums does like a, and then they all start again.
No, I don't get to see all that. Yeah, I got the time changed. It's a 6 o'clock Central start for us, which I don't mind that because I'll get back earlier.
You don't actually gain an hour there, Josh.
Well, it blows my mind when people start doing that.
If you believe everyone gets a trophy, life is fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking, you know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Cash out refinance, a great way to take advantage of the equity in your home. Maybe use that money to do some improvement projects around the house. New Haven Mortgage can walk you through how that works. Call Heather Phillips and her team. Over 60 years of experience in this industry. They're at 1300 MacArthur Street in Manchester. That's right across from Markham's. Online at newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317. Holly.
Joshua.
Debate during the break on what time to leave to go down to Ottawa on Friday. Trey says he would leave at noon.
Hey, Josh told me yesterday that we're leaving at 2.
That's about right. Like, it gets us there at about 4 for a 6 o'clock game. That's about right. I mean, I would like to get there at 5 for a 7 o'clock game. That's normal. The question is whether we go through Chattanooga or not.
I say yeah.
You're really rolling the dice there.
All right, let's play games.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We got Let's Get Lyrical. We don't have an introduction for this one yet. Let's get lyrical.
I'm going to give you the name of a song. It's Halloween themed this week. I'm going to give you the name of a song and the artist. I'm going to ask you a question. The answer to that question lies in the lyrics. Here we go.
Did I mess this up yesterday? Or no? It was earlier today I messed up something.
Yeah, earlier today. In the song Ghostbusters by Ray Parker Jr., who's sleeping in your bed?
728-1320. Take your guesses. First person with the right answer wins our brand new Thunder Radio shirts that we got in last week. Wrong answers get to call back and try again. Holly?
In the song Ghostbusters by Ray Parker Jr., who's sleeping in your bed?
728-1320 to take your guesses on Let's Get Lyrical. Lyrical.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Sleeping in your bed. Who you gonna call?
It's the Ghostbusters. You're gonna call the Ghostbusters.
In the song Ghostbusters, who's sleeping in your bed?
Meanwhile, Trey's reasoning is traffic over here. He says, if you leave at 2, that's going to put you in Chattanooga traffic at 4. That's not ideal. I know that's the problem. You know, if you leave just a little earlier, you get there super early. You know, I don't like that game.
In the song Ghostbusters, who is sleeping in your bed?
728-1320. I'm beginning to think people don't like to play this game.
Dun 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 dun. Sleeping in your bed.
Maybe they just don't know the answer.
Who you gonna call?
728-1320.
Maybe Richard Ray knows.
Yeah, he sang it to us the other day. You have to sing it to us. Oh, you know what? I have better prizes.
You're going to up the ante?
Well, I forgot I had these.
Okay.
So I've got 2 tickets to the Hands-On Science Center adult Halloween party on Saturday night.
This coming Saturday.
That's 21 and over event. They have free childcare. These are expensive tickets. So I've got 2 of those. I'll give those to the winner. How about that?
In the song Ghostbusters, you know it. Who is sleeping in your bed?
Oh. 728-1320. I don't know, man. Maybe people don't like this game anymore.
Well, they're gonna play it.
Maybe it's after the 8 o'clock hour and they just don't want to play games anymore.
Oh, it's sad. I think they just don't know the answer.
They're all gamed out. Maybe they may not know the answer. Maybe nobody wins these tickets, and then I'll go.
And the song Ghostbusters, who is sleeping in your bed?
Morning show.
Invisible Man.
Invisible Man sleeping in your bed. Yes, that is the right answer. What's your name?
This is Dorcine.
What would you say, Darcine?
Yep.
All right. I got some tickets for you up here.
Okay.
Come pick them up at the Thunder Radio station. You win. Winner.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for playing. What?
Do something.
Morning show.
I had it. Invisible Man.
It is the
Invisible Man. Yes.
Somebody just beat you.
Yeah, you can come up here and get a shirt, though. What's your name?
Bud.
What was it?
Bud.
Bud. All right, Bud. Come up here and get a shirt.
Thank you.
Yes. If you can fight through that traffic. Oh, I'm sorry.
I quit.
I forgot.
I do all this work and he just comes in and poops on it.
I forgot.
An invisible man.
There it is.
Sleeping in your bed.
Oh, who you gonna call?
Yes, Holly. Well done. Sorry about that. My fault. I wonder why she had a weird look. So what are you looking at? Darcine, those tickets are for this Saturday. You come pick them up at the station. Don't forget them.
Okay, now we're going to move on to Wednesday's Worst Criminal.
We are going to do that after the break. Since we didn't get to do it before.
Fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah, buddy.
All right. I want to tell you about Dirtworks in Manchester. So it's the dry time of year. Now's the perfect time to do excavation work at your home and your property. They can do it drainage systems. They can cut in driveways, land clearing, all that. They are the experienced, like the skilled surgeon of the excavation world at Dirtworks. Call them today at 931-409-0782, 931-409-0782. Dirtworks, 931-409-0782.
Enjoy the morning show with Josh and Holly on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. Just find Thunder Radio on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube to watch the show.
Calling all homeowners.
Do we need to scrap that game?
I don't know. We'll keep playing. We'll scrap it if we don't get a lot of participation. That's fine.
Well, we're playing the rest of the week because
You've already done it.
I've already prepared.
We'll come back and we will do Wednesday's Worst Criminal.
Can y'all, the people that are watching, can you tell me, like, if y'all like, is that a game that you like or you don't like it?
No,
how are you feeling about it? Not your favorite?
I don't like. I don't want to play your stupid.
Is it entertaining at all?
Cliff said, "Keep it."
The lady that won, I couldn't.
Holly will be right after the show, Dana. I'm leaving. Lady that won what?
Where are you going?
I'm going home to do work. I got work to do.
Oh, but I'm staying?
Somebody's got to be here.
Hey guys,
I'm Eli Mills.
Holly's leaving too. I figured you had some work to do. I didn't know. I wasn't saying you're gonna be here all day. I didn't know if you had things you needed to do back there. You usually have some work. You give me a hard time when I say Holly leaves early. You're like, I do not tell them I don't leave early. I assumed you had things to do.
But you didn't check though.
I did not.
You just told people I was gonna be here.
Tracy, I don't know many terrible songs like the one you picked.
On singing hours and remounts, you'll be surprised how low the custom jewelry prices are. Call Tompkins.
Ghostbusters is not a terrible song. It's an awesome song. And you're just whining because you don't know it. You didn't know the answer.
Attention seniors.
It's Halloween themed, Trey.
Insurance Advisors in Manchester is ready to help. Schedule your no-cost Medicare plan review today and let them find you lower costs.
I have done a good job on the show today, and you have not.
I know it's not been the best day.
Advisors are standing by. Call Southland Insurance Advisors.
Not been my best day.
563-0008 and schedule your
Why did that not work
today. Don't
right
wait.
there?
Better Medicare coverage is just a call away. 563-0008.
I'm Zach Williamson, candidate for Coffee County.
Good buddy of mine in North
Did you
Carolina.
know
Come
Coffee
and visit
County
me the
has
other day. My
both
office is a little work done, catch
private
up.
schools that
But Taylor happens to
That's
also
not
be
good.
one of
The
the
time to
most
stop that is
talented,
now.
sought
When
after.
you can see officers have
In my eyes, he's just like a genius.
First man on Main Street, starting County, West
Yeah, fix that.
I'm going to fight. I'm Zach Williamson, asking for your vote for Coffee County.
Tracy, he doesn't like the game. Are you going home early today?
I don't know. But if I want to.
Yeah, do it. Do what you want. What are you watching?
Oh, just a softball mom cheering on her child.
Discover how our expertise can help make your home ownership dreams a reality. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1477317. Hey, it's Heather with New Haven Mortgage, and you're listening to the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Glad to have you with us. Final segment of the morning show. Holly's all over work today. I am not. Welcome back, Holly.
Thanks, buddy.
Full weather forecast. Looking ahead. Going to be a really beautiful next several days. 81 today, nice and warm. 76 tomorrow. 82 on Friday. And then a little cooler this weekend, 73 and 70 Saturday, Sunday. Overnight lows hanging out right around 50 degrees. Saturday night a little cooler, around 43. No rain in the forecast. Weather forecast brought to you by Patton Pest Control. Call Tyler Patton today. No contract obligations to handle pests at your home just before the holidays. 931-247-0781. All right, Wednesday means Wednesday's Worst Criminals. Holly, have you got those dialed up?
Yes, sir.
Do it.
Okay, so this first one is a 17-inch Bigfoot statue that was stolen from a Cleveland art store. The suspect, who wasn't ever caught, was spotted on security video idling in front of the crime scene for about 15 minutes. Instead of taking off with the loot, he left two envelopes where the statue was. One envelope contained $6 in cash.
Uh-huh.
The other envelope contained a blue marble.
Okay.
I think they thought it was an even trade.
Tradesies. Wonder what was the retail value on that statue.
It would be awesome if they included that in the story.
If they did a little journalism.
If you would like a Bigfoot statue, you can get one at Garrett's and Stone. I know that.
It's bigger than 17 inches.
They're different sizes. They have
they have some smaller ones. They got some big ones over there.
There's nothing more dangerous than a scorned woman, especially when an entire chicken is within reach. A man in Eagle Lake, Minnesota called 911 to report a domestic violence situation. Dispatch heard screams in the background of the call, and responding officers followed the yells inside the home, where the woman allegedly hit her boyfriend in the head with a whole chicken. Victim still had chicken residue in his hair. She was arrested and charged with domestic assault.
Oh.
I want to know if it was cooked or if it was like a raw chicken.
Right.
I hope it was raw. Grabbed it by them little legs and just swung it like a bat.
Oh, that's crazy.
People are.
You just hit them with anything you can get a hold of.
Yeah. A Minnesota man.
Christmas wrapping paper or something.
A Minnesota man was in a rush to tell police his adult beverage order for the night after he was caught speeding, going 106 miles per hour.
106.
Yeah, it was about a 2-hour drive that 2-hour drive, and he allegedly told police he'd been drinking for hours. He stated that he had 4 vodkas mixed with Mountain Dew.
Oh.
He allegedly said, I felt a little buzzed. The police officer could smell the odor of alcohol on his breath and noticed his bloodshot, watery eyes, constricted pupils, and slurred speech. He was charged with 3rd-degree DUI. I
don't know what that means.
I didn't know there were levels.
Degrees, maybe in some states, I guess. Back to the first one with the chicken. Brian says that was foul play. Well done, Brian.
You're very punny. Grave.
Make that noise more often.
Grave markers were moved, headstones are missing, and other weird issues plague the Detroit cemetery.
Ain't nothing good about Detroit.
Speaking of Detroit, right fast, let's sidestep. Did you see where Lizzo said she was going to save democracy? She was in a white pantsuit, and she's making a video, and she's like, I'm about to go to Detroit to save democracy. And she gets on her private jet and flies to Detroit, where they're promoting making America like Detroit.
Why would you want to do that?
Well, that's the question.
Like what? Why would you want to make America like Detroit at all? That place is like hell on earth up there.
Back to this story.
Why don't we make it like Memphis too? Memphis, Atlanta, Detroit, bring that everywhere.
Detroit's graveyard controversy. Families don't know where their loved ones are actually buried.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah. A mom said her son's grave is in one place, but his headstone is in another spot. I just feel like there's bad juju
this Thursday
for
here.
Somebody who messes with a grave site in any way, fashion, form, whatever.
I feel like this is more Thursday activity than Wednesday's worst criminal. Like, who does that?
Why? I feel like something bad's gonna happen to you if you do that.
100%.
When I was,
I'm a firm believer in the karma.
When I was little, when you're elementary school, you just got to go where your grandparents go or whoever. Yeah. And if Meemaw decides she wants to go to the cemetery to put flowers on somebody's grave, that's where you're going to be. Well, I don't want to sit there and so I would walk around, and if I found stray flowers, like just where they had come loose from a arrangement somewhere, I'd collect them and go put them on graves that didn't have flowers. And I thought I was doing like,
you're doing
charitable work.
Yeah, it's God's work out there.
Look at me.
So thoughtful.
All right.
We got time for one more.
Let's see here. I reckon that's all I got.
Well,
buddy.
then I guess we won't be doing one more. Well, that's a good time for me to tell you about the Mercantile. So their fall decor over at the Mercantile, 30% off.
Ooh.
They're clearing out for Christmas. So head over there and see them at their gift shop, Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. People forget about the gift shop part, right? So get over there and see them at 210 North Irwin Street. They've got grab-and-go breakfast right now. They will be, they start serving there at 7 a.m. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And they will also be having that fall decor sale today as well. And lunch starts at 11. Today's lunch: chicken and dressing, country fried steak, and on the side, mashed potatoes, pinto beans, cream corn, green beans, mixed greens, fried okra, coleslaw, potato salad, macaroni salad, blueberry or pumpkin congealed salad. And they got broccoli salad with pecans and apples. So get on by and see them. They got soup today, too. Chili, vegetable beef, chicken noodle, or kale for you vegetarians out there. It's a kale vegetarian soup. So get on by and see them at the Mercantile, 210 North Irwin Street, where Down Home Cooking meets Southern Hospitality. Holly, good show.
Thanks, buddy.
Well done. Catch replays of today's show on Apple and Spotify. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly and join our tens of subscribers there. You can also rewatch the show on Facebook and YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio. Swap a Chop is coming up now. At 9 o'clock, it's the Rick and Bubba kickoff hour. 10 o'clock, it is Rick and Bubba. 12 o'clock, Dan Bongino. 3 o'clock, Connecting Coffee County with Tiffany. Tonight at 6, it's the Ramsey Show. Then at 7 is the Red Raider Football Review, live from Prater's Barbecue. Be sure to come out and hang out with us, or you can join us here on the radio. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Morning show returns 6:30 to 8:30. We'll try to do better then.